I really enjoy the way my brain works sometimes. The way that it allows and denies so many thoughts, I guess. I really enjoy having 20 minutes of straight information, but I also value that in that 20 minutes as well, it's not something that I constantly think about only. Some of my best thoughts I feel are spontaneous. And for that reason, that's kind of how I chose to live. If I can think of some of the best things I've ever thought of in 20 minutes, in 5 minutes, in 30 seconds, why should I be so strategic? Why should I try to plan the next week, the next month, or the next year if something that makes more sense can come up in 30 seconds? Not to say that I don't believe in structure, but I do think that I trust myself enough to know that I can figure something out, whether it's time precious or not. I'm not in a rush. I don't really think that anything's time precious. But I do think that there's intention behind time. I do think there's ownership behind time. So for that reason, I like to kind of, I guess, lay down boundaries and figure out what it is or why it is that I'm doing certain things on time. But aside from that, I think the way that time makes sense for me is to kind of dismantle its structure and not allow it to control my life. It's just me. Time would be this way. Everything would be this way. But there's a lot more factors in this world than just me. There's a lot of things that you have to consider aside from yourself. So for that reason, time has structure. But in my head and in my life, time to me is something that owns no structure and never will. Hopefully that's not something that bites me in the butt in the future. But even thinking about that is its own structure that I don't care to think about. So for now, I love what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to do it. Because I know that I have the best intuition about what direction I should be in and what direction I know I'm headed in.